Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the Michigan Wolverines Dynasty Mode, Season number 2. Week number 2, we go on the road to play Oklahoma. And last week, Texas took down Ohio State. Statement win over the number 1 team in the country. Let's give you a look at the top 25. Bama goes up to number 1 after Ohio State loses. Oregon to 2, Penn State 3, Texas 4, NC State 5. We're number 6. USC is 7, Clemson 8, Boston College 9, Indiana 10. Ole Miss, after losing to USC, after getting throttled by USC, falls from 3 to 11. Colorado moves up to 12 after beating Georgia Tech. Arizona moves up to 13 after throttling Hawaii. Illinois drops from 7 to 14 after losing to SMU. Nebraska goes up to 15 after beating Cincinnati. Iowa State plays their first game this week. Ohio State drops 16 spots after their loss to Texas. Remember, they also lost in week 0. Let's get you a look back at that one. They lost to UConn 27 to 21. So, the Buckeyes may not be the favorite this year, but let's get you to our game, where today the Michigan Wolverines play the Oklahoma Sooners on the road. Oklahoma gonna wear their throwback jerseys today. Big Ten versus SEC. Let's see how this one goes. I will see you guys at halftime.
The passion runs deep here in Norman, Oklahoma, or as they say, Sooner born and sooner bred, and when I die, I'll be sooner dead. Welcome to Oklahoma and the home of the Sooners. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a team from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Sooners will kick it away to start us off. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will have the first possession of the game. And there he is. When you build a tight end, you build one just like this, especially with those reliable mitts, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, he makes big plays in big games. Watch for him on 3rd down in the red zone. He has a chance to leave an impact in this game.
Well, it's so nice to have such a big body that when he's covered, he's open, right? Like, it doesn't matter because he's got great hands and that big frame he can really utilize.
At the 35, he's got room. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
I love this guy because he brings a physicality to this Michigan offense. Bo Schembechler would have loved this guy. He would have loved to jog a few extra tight ends on the field, get the QB under center, student body right, and give this guy the football. He would have fit in perfectly with his running style. Man, he is hard to bring down.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
And the Wolverines have their offense in high gear. To the ground. He's got it again. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football. You don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the first down, and that's all that matters.
Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Looking for space. It's Hall. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. They run the reverse. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. These fans trying to be like a 12th man on defense and help them get a stop. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Now 2nd and goal and right in the teeth of this noise. They'll try to run it in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. You can't hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. Davis will throw. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Michigan.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup. Accurate throw, and they get paid.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. This is just a great matchup to watch on the outside and who can win downfield in the passing game.
Man, this reminds me of 1997, Charles Woodson versus David Boston. 2 physical athletes that are going to be going toe-to-toe all game long.
Yeah, 2 alphas, 2 guys that play the positions where you have to have such confidence, quarterback, wide receiver. Let's see this throwdown.
Looking to pass on 2nd down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the 2nd play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Quarterback extends the play. On the move at the 30. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Sooners will hustle to the line.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Wants to throw. It's Arnold. Working that left side now. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. The Sooners will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Off-play action on first down. Lets it fly. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Gonna run it. It's Hall. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter.
The tackle is made at the 50. Brings up second down.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far.
Oklahoma, 0.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Right back to the well. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
The Wolverines are on the move. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Wolverines. And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Indiana is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point. But you take a look at the scoreboard, and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by 6 over the Coyotes. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He's going to run it. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. And the Sooners want to move quickly.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
To the air, it's Arnold. They're working that left side. At midfield, he's got room. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. SEC versus the Big Ten. They compete at everything. They try to outspend each other, and they certainly want to beat each other on the field.
So many national championships, so many Heisman Trophy winners shared between these two conferences, David. Everybody gets excited when the Big Ten takes on the SEC.
And these games matter so much. The fans get so amped up, so juiced up, to the point where we hear in the stands what? SEC, SEC. They wouldn't say that if conference pride wasn't a real thing.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the right. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Going to work on 2nd down. In the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. He's going for the big play. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Wolverines will line up to... The punt was just an illusion. They snapped it to the up end. This is probably one of those plays where you wish you had a do-over button so you could just punt that thing away. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They'll try to get on the same page this time. 2nd and 10 from the 31. Dropping back, it's Arnold. He's got his man. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Sooners looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. To the air on first down. Takes it to the house. Touchdown Sooners.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm, and this passing game can continue to heat up. Look out in the second half.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Catch in the middle, it's Morgan. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On fourth down, looking for the completion. He's got him, and they convert. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Wolverines will line it up on 1st and 10. They want to just keep throwing it. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. 2nd down after the offense recovered its own fumble. Davis looking to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This offensive line is going to have to shore up this pass pro, guys. The last play they took a sack. This one they allow a hit on the QB, which forces the incompletion. 3rd down. You're going to be throwing it right here, you think, so O-line's got to step up.
Pocket starts to collapse. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with this target.
And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. Excellent field position here for the offense. They'll throw it on first down. Coming after it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Barnes. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Now setting up shop in the red zone.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly,
and he will take it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
and he finds the end zone. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
So they got the touchdown now, going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Looking for a huge play. Makes the grab. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Davis will throw. Going for the big play. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Back to the line after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 37. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to the big tight end. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Yeah, and I like the shot, the aggressive play down the field. And we like throwing those jump balls up to my receiver, because usually the receiver makes the play and makes the defender look bad. Nice job by the defender.
And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down. So it's 1st down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. Splits the uprights, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. One more snap coming before halftime. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came
Well, at the end of half number 1, some mistakes on Michigan's part has put this one in the hands of Oklahoma. 24-14, our halftime score. Oklahoma 24 second-half points. Second-quarter points, sorry. Arnold 9 of 11, 122, and 3 touchdowns. For Michigan, Davis 9 of 20, 119, and 2 touchdowns. Benjamin Hall 8 for 31, and that's where our season. This is where it could end right here. Oklahoma up by 10. The start of the second half. Enjoy.
And the Wolverines will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did.
Open runway ahead. He's inside the 40. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. And the Sooners want to crank the tempo.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd, because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that one.
Here's the handoff. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Pickup of 1. It's down at the 11. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. To the air. It's Arnold. They're trying to get to it. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the returner is stopped. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They'll run this play from the pistol. Handoff to the single running back. Into the pile, maybe got 1. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. The Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Coverage team down there to down the punt, and they'll spot it just inside the 45. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Sooners are in the hurry-up. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes a connection. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
It's another 1st down for the offense.
Run in the red zone, it's Mars. They're just trying to bash it forward. He got a couple. It's down at the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Keeps the legs moving. Touchdown Sooners! And they take it in for 6 more points. To throw, it's Arnold. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, running back on the move. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. Oh, the sweet feet. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. On the ground, it's Orgy. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Shoots it to the left. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Excellent job by the DB, breaking on the football, getting there and making sure he gets a hand on it and deflects. Listen, it's not about catching it. It's not about getting the interception. It's making sure he doesn't catch it and deflecting that thing where he can't get it.
They're setting up the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. From the gun, the running back looking for room. At the 20, he's got space. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Michigan. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
Man, when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
He thought about bringing that out for a half-second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the third. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who've starred through the first 3 periods. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
An offense has practiced the situation. This is 4-minute offense. You've got the lead late in the game. You're trying to bleed the clock and just get first downs. They do that, they stay in bounds, and the clock keeps ticking.
The Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is.
And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. How in the world did the offense retain possession? Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple. Already got a hand on it, it's blocked. He picks it up. He's running free down the middle. The 30. He's at the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Wolverine. Late in the game, and the confidence is building if only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but, man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the momentum. If you give me the ball back, I'm going to win. Let's go, defense.
They tack on the extra point, and they're down a touchdown, 35-28. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Buffalo needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Western New York behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Stanford. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Line getting set on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Snagged in the middle. It's Thompson. This is as big a play as we've had in this game. 3rd down and 3.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right? You still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And the Sooners pick up the 1st down.
They came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Smashes through. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Sooners decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And the returner will be brought down. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Fires to the tight end. Across the 25, he's got room. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out.
What a great individual effort here in this 2-minute situation. He makes the catch in the middle of the field. He knows he's got to find a way to stop the clock. The only way to do that is to get out of bounds. He uses his speed and his vision, and he's able to elude the defense to save some time.
He'll do it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Here comes 2nd down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. This crowd knows when to bring it. Davis looking to pass. Throws to the wideout. And he intercepts it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
It's such a fine line offensively. Late in the game, you got to score, you got to make big plays, but you can't turn the football over. Big-time mistake. This one might cost him.
This one was a lot like a tennis match.
Oklahoma just upset the number 6 team in the country in the Michigan Wolverines.
Defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense
was
just needed to
embarrassing.
more opportunities.
Take a look at some stats though for this football game. Jackson Arnold 16 of 23, 201, 3 touchdowns on it. through the air, and Jaden Davis, 13 of 29, 188, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. But our side, it was rushing the football. Alex Orji, 9 for 77 and a score, while receiving-wise, Tyler Morris, 3 for 35 and a touchdown, and Marlon Klein, 2 for 36 and a touchdown. Defensively, though, Micah Pollard had the blocked field goal return off of Josiah Edmond, who blocked it. And kicking-wise for us, Dominic Zavada was again money. 4 for 4 on extra points. While for Oklahoma, they went 2 for 3 on field goals with the one blocked on the 44 on the day. Well, Michigan loses to Oklahoma and falls to 1-1 on the season. Oklahoma will rise to 2-0. That should drop us past the top 10. Out of the top 10 next week, we'll see just how it does drop us. Because it will drop. We will drop going into next week. And that was very, very embarrassing. I mean, we should have won that football game. Or at least have been tied. Or at least have tied that game up. We fought a 16th in the country. We'll see you next week for our game at home against Central Michigan. Should be another game that turns out to be. But let's get you a look at the top 25 after this week. Bama 1, Oregon 2, Penn State 3, Texas 4, USC 5. Oklahoma still not in the top 25. That's weird. We fall at 16th. We're now behind Ohio State, who is still 0-2. Although that should change after they play this week. But we'll see you next week for Michigan and Central Michigan. Thanks for watching, everyone.